as a carb burner, you will tend to have more spikes in your energy levels. Also, your energy will be dipping a lot, and you will just be craving sugar and being hangry. And you know, people usually eat processed carbohydrates, and that it is what makes them tap into their glucose, sugar that's circulating, which is not inefficient, it's not efficient at all. So these individuals, again, like I said, are frequently hungry, and they have dips in their energy levels and struggle lots with weight and fat loss. And this is because insulin, which is a hormone that we make out of the natural process of our blood sugar raising from a meal, insulin gets made. But you know what? High insulin levels lead to fat gain and fat storages. That's why we don't want to be um, in this process for longer than that's needed. So if you wanted to learn how to be more of a fat burner and be able to, not be the Energizer Bunny, but fat burners are known, and you have the feeling for having sustained energy levels without crashing, and also feeling much more clearly cognitively. People who burn fat for their fuel usually don't get hangry, and it's much easier for them to lose weight because, again, they're tapping into those fat storages. They also sleep better and also age more slowly. So when people eat, can either determine whether they're going to be tapping into the fat storages or into the glucose that is circulating in the bloodstream, or that the body releases into the bloodstream, and that is dictated by our hormones. So this is a good graph that I feel shows what happens with insulin, again, this hormone. So when we have high levels of insulin here, this promotes fat storage. As you can see, there's really no fat breakdown going on. However, when insulin is low, there's a significant amount of fat breakdown. So that is what we want our body to be doing most of the time. Or make this the times that the body is doing this, most efficient. So that is what fasting does if you do it right. Again, it has to be done right. Just to show you what would be some of the best foods to eat, which I'm going to talk much more in depth as we go into the presentation. But you can see, again, the more glucose spikes in our blood sugar, the more we are going to make insulin, just to kind of bring that down and regulate that. So you can see how, consuming meals that are a combo of protein and fat are going to lead those blood sugar levels to not just not spike, but to be steadily even throughout a certain amount of time compared to a simple carbohydrates. So um, this is important because I continue to see a lot of people gaining a lot of weight, especially women, about 1.5 pounds every year in their 50s and 60s or more. And also 2/3 of women between 40 and 50 are overweight and obese in this country. And if you want to try the technique of skipping breakfast or delaying breakfast, you can actually decrease the calories by 20 or 40%. But again, it's not all about the calories, is your body being able to burn these calories by being in this mode.